I think it's a testimony to God's goodness, to this church, and to the African American community in the Tacoma area. 125 years of identifying injustices in our community and bringing them to light to the larger community. Reverend Spencer Barrett.
A familial sense of community can be found in the religious institutions around Tacoma. Those with predominantly African American populations, from Reverend Spencer Barrett's parish, the Allen African Methodist Episcopal Church, to Reverend Ernest S. Brazil's Shiloh Baptist, stand as reminders that adversity can bring people closer together. United through faith and religious duty, these communities not only lead service programs which provide meals and warm clothing to low-income families, but they have also been hubs for discussion, reformation, strength, and action since the beginning of the civil rights movements in Tacoma. It was over 230 years ago that this living legacy began.
The African Methodist Episcopal Church, or AME, was founded in 1787 by Reverend Richard Allen, along with a group of 50 African American Methodists as a response to years of having to attend separate services due to their skin color. The first black church in the nation, from its onset, the AME Church was a space that encouraged African American people to take a stand against racial injustices. By 1889, the church had expanded west, and Reverend A.M. Taylor opened an AME church in Tacoma, Washington, with the goal to, quote, better the condition of the African American race and to offer shelter and protection through spiritual instruction, end quote.
Today, the AME Church stands at 1223 MLK Way, a fitting street considering the church's role as a cornerstone of the African American community in Tacoma. Throughout its 129 years, the Allen AME Church has been home to important people involved in civil rights activism, including Tacoma's current mayor, Victoria Woodards. Elected in 2017, Woodards has ensured affordable housing and improved public transport, amongst other community services. Woodards began her political career in 1997 as the assistant to Harold Moss while he served on the Pierce County Council.
Like Woodards, Moss's service within the Tacoma community highlighted the importance of strong religious communities. On one of the most notable nights of the civil rights movement in Tacoma, the Mother's Day riot, Moss was a key moderator between African American protesters and the police, along with Jim Walton, a parishioner of Tacoma's AME Church. The Mother's Day riot began with an attempted arrest, during which black residents gathered to protest police brutality. A police officer was shot, tensions grew throughout the night, but with the help of church members and community leaders, the event was contained.
Similar to Allen AME, the Shiloh Baptist Church has been a center for civil rights activism in Tacoma. Founded in the summer of 1953, Shiloh Baptist is held in high regard, partially due to legendary peacemaker Reverend Ernest Brazil.
Brazil, along with several other pastors from around Tacoma, assisted in the formation of the Tacoma Ministerial Alliance, or TMA. It was this coalition of Tacoma's faithful that organized the initial memorial for Martin Luther King Jr., encouraging the people of Tacoma to mourn his death, but not resort to violence. The Ministerial Alliance continues to be active to this day.
Despite their denominational differences, the founders of the TMA were unified by their shared belief in equality and justice, a testimony to the ways in which faith can promote change beyond church walls. This faith-based solidarity continues to ring true in Tacoma today, especially in the Hilltop community, where you can barely walk a block without seeing a church. Each institution is a reminder that churches are not simply places of worship, but places that empower community, encourage safety, and elicit social change.